Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to another episode of Miss Universe 2022 Contestants Profile Review and Analysis. Welcome! So today, we will be talking about the representatives from Australia, Bahrain, and Trinidad and Tobago. And at the end, we will determine which of these ladies, or will one of these ladies, make it in our current top 16 list of favorites. And since we have already reviewed most of the candidates that will be competing in the 2022 edition of Miss Universe in January, what we're going to do is we're just going to make a review by groups this time. And for today's video, we will be reviewing the three ladies. So let's begin with Australia. Their last placement was in 2020 with Maria Tatil, who finished in the top 10. And this year, they just crowned Monique Riley. And before we continue, don't forget to follow her on her Instagram account, which is at Monique Riley, to see her journey to the Miss Universe 2022 pageant. Now, for Monique, there was a national pageant, but I couldn't find a decent clip of her performances, so I really cannot say much about her performance. However, looking at her profile and everything that I've seen on social media, she seems just okay to me. Yes, she's a stunning candidate with a very striking face, and I'm sure that she's going to do well, but comparing her from the ladies on top of my list so far, I'm not sure if I could place her above them. I mean, I see a possibility of her placing, but everything isn't clear as of the moment to me. I felt like I need to give myself the time to see more, to know more, and to read more about her. And hopefully I will be convinced as time goes by, because this woman has so much potentials. It's just others are leading as of the moment, at least for me. Now let's continue with Bahrain. They have no placements yet in the pageant, and this year they just crowned Evelyn Khalifa. And before we continue, also don't forget to follow her on her Instagram account, which is at khalifa.evlin, to make sure that we could be able to witness her journey to the Miss Universe 2020 pageant. And for Khalifa, she's Evelyn Khalifa. She's 24 years old and with a degree in finance and banking. I personally think that facially, she is a stunning woman, and I am so glad that this region of the world is getting some more representation, because that's what we wanted to see. I haven't seen a clip of her national pageant performance as well, except for the coronation, so no comments on those areas. However, I have seen a clip of her walk in a luxury swimwear. I'm not sure if that was a segment in the pageant, but I am not really convinced when it comes to that performances. I mean, she looked beautiful, I have to give her that, but when it comes to the walk, I felt like there's still some work to be done. However, I'm also glad that she could speak English very well, and I felt like that's going to be one of her advantages going into the competition. And with the strong team working with her as well, I felt like that's going to add on to her advantages. She's not giving me strong vibes yet, but we'll see how this amazing team prepares her for the pageant. She's beautiful, she has amazing potentials, and if they could hone her and bring out the best in her, I felt like she could be a force. For now, I would consider her as a potential dark horse in the competition. And finally, we have Trinidad and Tobago. They are finally making a comeback this year, and their last placement was in 2006 with Kenisha Thom, who finished in the top 10. This year, they just crowned Tia Jane Ramey. And before we continue, don't forget to follow her on her Instagram account, which is at Tia Jane Ramey, and the same reason, so that we could be able to watch her journey to the Miss Universe 2022 pageant. Now for Tia Jane, she's also another familiar face for all of us, because she represented her country at Miss World 2019, where she finished in the top 40 and she was crowned as Miss World Caribbean. I'm so glad that Tia decided to compete once again. I felt like top 40 at Miss World was a little bit underrated for her quality and for the performance that she gave, but I'm glad that she was given that regional title. At least that's a way to recognize that she did amazing in the pageant. This year, I sense an impressive transformation. Love the short hair, very chic, very modern, and very Miss Universe too. I love her look and the gown choice during her national pageant, incredible. And her swimsuit performance looked amazing as well. I really loved it. Having said that, Miss Universe is a very different pageant from Miss World, so I would still recommend a continuous transformation and polishing on her performances. Her Miss World participation is a boost for her, and thankfully she is also an incredible speaker, so that could actually increase her chances of giving her country an ultimate comeback at Miss Universe. So right now, I really love Trinidad and Tobago, but I really hope that they will still keep on working to be better and be on top of everybody else on the list. Okay, so having said that, Australia, Bahrain, and Trinidad and Tobago are the ladies that I reviewed today, and they are the 59th, 60th, and 61st delegate that we have already reviewed. And here's the current ranking for Miss Universe 2022. So this ranking is purely based on the first leaderboard that I uploaded weeks ago. So let's see if there are some changes. And as what you can see, before we talk about the new entrants, some changes first. Curacao jumped from number 10 to number 6. Panama jumped from number 14 to number 7. And Jamaica jumped from number 16 to number 8. And from the 3 ladies that we reviewed, Trinidad and Tobago making a debut at number 15. And this is my current ranking so far, and I would love to know your list of favorites. Is your favorite on the list? And if you haven't seen my reviews for these ladies or the ladies that we've already reviewed before, all of those videos are already uploaded on my YouTube channel. So right now, what are your thoughts about the ladies from Australia, Bahrain, and Trinidad and Tobago? Are they in your list of favorites? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.